Peace and blessings, guys. So today we are in my garden today to give you guys an update. It has been a while, a minute since I've shown you guys what has been going on here. A lot has been happening over here in Ameenah's garden. So let's go. Come along and let me show you what has been going on. So if you've seen my past videos, remember I told you guys that I have actually have two sides of my garden. I have the side where when the sun when the sun rises, it rises on, let's see, it rises from this way. And then when the sun sets from that way. So in my garden, I have a left side and then I have a right side. And everything on the right side, I need the sun to get it in the morning. And then everything on the left side, I need the sun to get it when it's setting. So I am going to start our tour showing you guys what is on the left side of the garden. So here on the left side, we basically have our brassicas, our onions, and our cool crops. Some in this tower here, I actually have some tomatoes and peppers. But first, I'm gonna start with the blue tower here. So here we have some cabbage collards. I actually picked up these cabbage collards when they were tiny seedlings from the nursery. So I did not grow those from seed. I picked up the cabbage collards and I also picked up the lettuce. Everything else, oh no, the cabbage collards I picked up from the nursery. The lettuce too. The onions were starts that I picked up from Lowe's. The marigolds I started from seed. The broccoli that you'll see I started from seed. And the purple cabbage I started from seed. So here we go. So on the top tier we have onions. Sweet onions, short day onions. Short day onions are good for Eastern North Carolina. We have the marigold. It hasn't headed yet, but it should be soon. The purple cabbage. We have the broccoli. If you watched my previous videos, you saw that this broccoli was such a tiny seedling when we started it out. So here's the broccoli. Cabbage collards, the lettuce. Here in this bag, I have the ginger, which I keep the humidity on it. In this bag here, we have calendula and we have a hot pepper. I don't remember. Let's see, what pepper is this? This is actually a sweet banana pepper. And here we have a purple beauty pepper. We have basils, which I picked up as seedlings from the nursery. I had took some kitchen scraps of the scallions and put them in there. We picked up these geraniums from the nursery. Here we have sweet pepperoncini. I think that's how you pronounce it. That I started from seed. And this one, we have a banana pepper. We have here the pink hybrid pink tomato, which I started from seed. We have the shishito pepper. This is the purple pole bean. I started from seed. And I picked up these seedlings, the better bush tomatoes, from their patio bush tomatoes from the nursery. And then we'll move on over, going towards the right side. So in this tower here, we have more geraniums. We have strawberries that I picked up from Lowe's. We actually have some strawberries You got strawberries on this one? No strawberries on this one. You do have strawberry here, you can see. The bees have been out and they've been pollinating. This, I believe, is a dahlia. I have a sage. This is a pineapple sage that I picked up from the nursery. We have aroma that I started from seed. Lemon cucumber. Celery. This is also a celery. We have lavender. Some nasturtiums. And more lettuce that I picked up from the nursery. Here, this looked like it's supposed to be charred, but it's not doing too well. I may end up pulling it. I'm gonna give it a couple of days and see what happens with it. This is a lettuce that I started from seed. Some more geraniums. I think they're so pretty that I picked up from the nursery. This is a strawberry that I started from seed. I don't know if you remember. It was so small. Look at it now. Zinnia, which, I don't know, she's slow motion growing. Because she should actually look like this one. And she's not. So I may end up pulling it. We'll see. This is a pepper. I'm not even sure what pepper this is, but we'll see when it comes time to harvest. This I thought was strawberries, but when I look at it, it may be mint. So I think that this is mint. And this may be mint as well. I'm just not sure what type of mint. This, more celery. This is eggplant, Black Beauty eggplant. This is celery. The parsley, more celery. Guys, remember the Black Beauty squash? Look at her. Growing so well, so pretty. No flowers yet, but you do see the flower buds. So I'm hoping like in another 2 weeks that these flowers are gonna open. Look at those potatoes. Remember the red potatoes? When I showed y'all, it was nothing. I gotta show you guys again. Look at these potatoes. And so these are red potatoes from the grocery store. Amazing. Beautiful. Here we have a purple. This is a purple beauty pepper with some marigolds that I picked up from the nursery. We have some rosemary in there with a marigold and some lettuce and some morning glory that I started from seed. Here we have the cucumber with the beans and the calendula. And what I did was I basically surrounded it with some onions as pest control. I have some mint here that I picked up from the nursery. I put this in the center to help with the pest control. This one right here, this is probably going to be my first tomato harvest. Maybe, God willing. This is the yellow pear tomato. She is just growing so beautifully. I started from seed with the French marigold that I picked up from the nursery. And we're going to move on to this tomato. I'm not sure which one this is. I don't know what happened to the label with the marigold. But she's doing well too. She's doing so well. Now I'm going to take you guys over this way with another tomato. We're going to have a lot of tomato because I really want to make some sauce. I want to make my own sauces, eat a lot of salads. So we need the tomatoes. This one here, I don't even know what this one is either. I don't know what's going on with me and not labeling. But that's a tomato. Look at this sunflower. Look at her. Look at her. She ain't playing. I can't wait to see how high she gonna get. I don't know if it's budding ahead or if it's still gonna leave out. Leave out. Leave up. But we have a calendula here and we have the red sunflower that's coming as well. So I'm gonna have 2 sunflowers here. And this is what we got going on. I have some seedlings that I'm starting here. I have some okra in there, some sugar baby, watermelon. What else do I have in there? I have, let's see. So we have cucumbers, we have San Marzano, which I thought I did. We have the red okra, an eggplant, and sweet cherry pepper in this one. And then in this one, we have a jumbo cantaloupe, sugar baby watermelon, and those 2 fronts, another snowy white eggplant, and a purple beauty pepper. I think that's going to be for TT. She doesn't have that in her garden. So we're starting seeds on that. And then here are seedlings for lemon cucumbers and sugar baby watermelons. Now, if you saw the last video, you heard me mention that I had started some new seeds for the seedlings that didn't make it in TT's garden. So hopefully by the time those mature more, we can put those out in her garden in maybe like another month or so. So I have been composting and started a new compost. Last year I started a compost where I was saving all of my kitchen scraps, collecting leaves, and it did really, really good. The thing, and it sat for like 1 year because I used to take soil out of there. I was putting soil in there with the kitchen scraps and the brown leaves, and it ended up breaking down. And I would take some soil out of there. And one day when I took soil out, there was some type of like, it wasn't a water bug, it wasn't a cockroach, but it was in that family. And when I looked it up, they said it was like one of those water bug types that like the soil. It freaked me out. So ever since I saw that, I never went back in there, and it sat for a year. And I was so hesitant, and it was heavy. And I was hesitant to empty it out because I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna find in there. I'm scared. I'm scared to dump it out. I'm scared to see what it looked like. But I ended up finding the courage to empty it because I'm really tired of spending all this money on the soil. And I said, I need to use that. That can really, really be good soil. And I ended up finding the courage to empty it. And when I tell you, everything broke down. The soil was so dark and rich. I was happy that I ended up using it. So I'm going to show you guys what I restarted. Okay, so I'm composting in this garbage can. So basically, I've been just using all of my kitchen scraps. I juice a lot, so I use my juice pulps and I put it in there, and then brown leaves, and then water. So I'm layering it, but then I'm also breaking it up with the shovel and mixing it up. This actually needs to be watered. I'm gonna water that in. We're going to do that now before I forget. So we're going to go ahead. Remember, I told you guys I do not have a watering system. Everything needs to be watered manually. Hand water. It gets tedious, but it's all well worth it. Cause look at the garden, guys. When I get my first production, I think I might have to change my name. I might have to look for a new name. No more struggling gardener. All right. So we're gonna go and we're gonna break it down. I don't know if you can see, but I have it sitting on the ground. You see the water's being released, and it has holes at the bottom with the intention for the worms to get up in there and help break this stuff down, break this compost down. So what I do is I put more brown than I do the scraps, the greens, because, I know it's gonna attract the bugs. So I was thinking of whether or not I should add diatomaceous earth to it. I don't know. I haven't added it. When I saw all of the gnats, I said, let me add more greens. Let me add more greens. Add more browns. And just now, I didn't really see the gnats, so I think I may not mess with the diatomaceous earth if I don't have to. All right, so I didn't show you guys. So here's the cilantro I have here that I picked up from the nursery. I have a really hard time starting cilantro. So I went and picked up some cilantro, and then I have some lemon balm here that I started from seed. Yeah. So that is the garden here. Look at this. Trying to keep the gnats, but these little sticky things. So that is what we got going on in the garden. I'm so happy about the progress and how it's coming along. I'm gonna be honest, I was nervous to get everything started so early because of the weather. But based off of how it was for me last summer, I think I was a little bit nervous. I wanted to get ahead of the squash vine boards. So I think that is gonna eventually be a winner, because so far I haven't even had to cover it. I had it covered in the beginning, but nothing, like no bugs. No bugs. Let me not say too much, but as of now, no bugs really have been attacking that squash plant. So I think key is get that squash out, even if I gotta bring it in, take it out, cover it, protect it from the cold. I think that's what I may do with the squash, get the squash out early. And hopefully by, like, what are we in, April? By May, I'd have some good harvest from it where I can pull it and start something next. So that's my intention, is to start early because I have a small space and I want to start getting early harvests so that I can pull stuff out and add the next batch in. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching again. Oh, I didn't even introduce myself for the new viewers. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. My name is Ameenah, and I am the struggling gardener. My sister, she is not here today, but in the next video, we'll be showing the update. As I mentioned last time, she'll be out of commission. So temporarily, I'll be bringing you along here and giving you guys an update. I hope you guys don't mind. I know y'all love, love, love. We love TT. Oh, yes, we do. But I hope you guys enjoy my garden. And until the next video, peace and blessings, guys.